YouTube? It's your boy JB, Mr. Major Man, Mr. 504 Jeezy from the Big Easy here to welcome y'all back to the showroom. And today I got the review. It wasn't much anticipated, but it's pretty much on the heels of the last couple episodes of The Last Dance. And y'all probably seen it in my last video if y'all checked out my last quarantine haul video. But before I do that, I want y'all to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share the video. Also follow me on all my social media platforms if you haven't already. And I deeply appreciate those who do tune in as always. And all my new subscribers, thank y'all. I deeply appreciate y'all for subbing up to your boy. We're on the road to 1K, so deeply appreciate y'all joining the family as always. And yes, on the heels of The Last Dance. These are a old shoe for the most part, but it is a shoe that Scottie Pippen did wear, but I don't think it really got much shine. But this is actually Scottie Pippen's first Nike that he actually wore once he got endorsed by Nike. But let's go ahead and get into the box. As y'all can see, we have an orange sportswear box, and as y'all can see, it's the Air Flight 89 LE. Style code is 819665. Color code 100. Size 11. And yes, the color is white, university red, and white. Retail on these was $120. I picked them up less than that. And let me see what else they got on here. It has wool gray on the store code on there, which I'm glad they did highlight that, because Nike is known for putting color descriptions on labels and leaving out certain colors, but it is what it is. Excuse me. But as y'all can see, QC code, white paper, nothing special. But let's get into the shoe. It is the University Red Air Flight 89, also known as the Air Flight Low. There was a high version that also came out in 1989, but these right here are indeed the first shoe that Scottie Pippen wore as a boy in this colorway right here. Now, go over a brief history of the Air Flight 89. This is coming off the heels of also the Air Jordan 3, which it took a few heels off, but it's the precursor to the Air Jordan 4 model. You could kind of look at right here on the Air Jordan 3, a few of the similarities right here. Right there. There are just a few subtle similarities right there, but this is the precursor to the Air Jordan 4. A lot of people say this came out after. It's actually the other way around. The Air Flight 89 actually came out first, and as y'all can see on the top of the shoe, we have that system like the Air Jordan 3 had, which they eventually did do away with when the production of the Air Jordan 4 came with. But as I said, they just took a few things from this and implemented on the 4, such as this bump right here. They did add that on there. They also changed up the styling a bit of the midsole, going around the molding on there. As y'all can see on the Air Jordan 3, it's higher than that. And not only did they do that, they also implemented the breathability part on there. So they did away with this and did something completely opposite. But let me show y'all right here. This is the Air Jordan 4. As y'all can see, the midsole placement is the exact same midsole placement, styling, and everything. So as I said, this came out first, this came out second. But as I said, this was pretty much a precursor, such as just like the Air Revolution and the Alpha Force that came out in '88 was the precursor to the Air Jordan 3. So that simple history right there. But I think the Air Revolution, was that? Yeah, that was Tinker's shoe, and that was, I think the Air Alpha Force was actually Bruce Kilgore's shoe. But another known fact, another thing about this shoe is the fact that this was the last Nike model that legit stopped borrowing the moldings or like subsequently using the same moldings as the Jordan line. Like the Air Jordan 4 and the Air Flight 89 were the two last models to share like exact similar features. From then on, from the 5 all the way going up to everything else. For the most part, like I said, Definitely got a lot of similarities, but enough with the history lesson. Let's just go ahead and get into the shoe. And as I said before, this is the white and red colorway, and we have on the bottom, if y'all familiar with the Air Jordan 4, we had the same, almost exact thing, same traction and everything. Also have the Nike on the bottom of the shoe, and I do believe, yeah, it's the exact, let me make sure. Yep, the exact same bottom as well. They didn't change nothing up on that. Y'all can pay attention to that. We have a white heel, crash heel pad, and we have the red pop-up stars. And we also have the herringbone traction on here, especially right here in the pivot area. We have a white midsole going all the way right here. And we also have a red upper midsole, excuse me, wrapping all the way around the shoe. And we also have a white piping, a red piping going across the panels right here. And the leather quality, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, is mostly synthetic leather. Like the whole shoe is probably majority synthetic leather. I do not feel any, like even if I'm looking in the grains right now, like it looks, if there is leather on there, it's very, very, very minimal. But for the most part, it is a synthetic based leather on here. Excuse me. As y'all can see, white toe cap, white toe box, and we also have a difference on the tongue of the shoe, which it used to be white right here, but they did it black. I guess that's to save the shoe from actually getting dirty. Not a very big change, but I mean, if you're an OG head, they'll probably notice some stuff like that. Also, you had the white flat laces. This is a different type of style, flat lace. Not sure if this is how the originals had, but I'm quite sure there's somebody that'll let me know in the comment section below. And as you can see, we had the wolf gray lace hoops on here as well. Not only that, we have Air Flight wrote on the tongue of the shoe. And another little nugget that a lot of people probably didn't know about the shoe, and I'll show that to you as well. They had Air Flight wrote upside down on this shoe, just like they did on the Air Jordan 4. Now, there was a lot of speculation saying that this was going to originally be Michael Jordan's fourth shoe had Tinker not came along. But eventually, like I said, a lot of other players wind up getting this shoe instead. Reggie Miller, I think, was another one. But like I said, that's just a part of that little brief history. We have a red swoosh going here. We have a mesh. We have a mesh lining right here, much like how the Air Max was. And we also have a Nike Air in black as well. We got a red sock liner, and we have Nike Air in red with a white insole. And the comfort on these, I'm gonna just be all the way real with y'all, is not the best. If you walked in the Air Jordan 4, you should already pretty much have an idea of how this feels. But this shoe, for the most part, is definitely is a historic shoe in itself, just based off of history alone. I do believe that they came out with a true blue, like every color that Air Jordan 3 came out with, they had a subsequent color that released alongside it with these, because they had the white and reds, there was the fire reds of these, there was also the red, the black and red. There was a black and red version, there was a black and white version, there was also a true blue version. But like I said, this is definitely a dope shoe. Had to have this one in the collection, especially me being a Jordan and Nike collector in the whole spectrum of things. I needed these in the collection for the most part. But yeah, I'm gonna hit y'all with an on foot of these, and y'all just let me know in the comment section below how y'all feel about them. But I deeply appreciate y'all tuning in as always. Stay true, stay fly, stay blessed. And also, like I said before, I deeply appreciate y'all as always. And I am JC Baby, and y'all in the showroom, and we are out. You dig?
You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing to say and always keep. own strength. I have in me the blood of a Saiyan prince. He is nothing but a joke. Yet I have to watch him surpass me in strength. My destiny thrown to the wayside. He's even saved my life as if I were a helpless child. He has stolen my honor. And his debt must be paid.